Okay, back at it again. And yes, I have a working microphone again. So the original mic is back in service. That should help a little bit, at least with the sound. Still have to listen to me though. Catherine, thank you very much for the heart me and the go popular. So what we did this week so far is start replaying Laura Bow, the Colonel's Bequest. Because we finished it a little rough, honestly. It wasn't the best playthrough. we missed a lot. At least that's how I feel. I feel like we missed a lot. So we're doing another playthrough. This time, we're more open to hints. We're going to try and get a little bit more of the story unlocked. We did finish it, but I don't think this is a game you can lose as long as you keep pushing through. So, start of the game, we've got our copy protection. Got compare it to my little insert that comes with the game. I've got on a PDF here. I can see it, you cannot. And this looks like, I don't know, a kitty being curved to the left? Who is this? I've got a lot of options here. Might be Dr. Wilbur Fields? No, that's not right. Lillian? No, it's not Lillian. Who is this? Gloria. I think this is Gloria Swansong. Did I get it right? Aha, I did. Okay. Blue Faye, welcome in as well. Have you previously attended a performance of The Colonel's Bequest? Why, yes. Yes, I have. Act 1. So let me know how that microphone sounds, if everything sounds okay to you. I'm trying to get it working again, had some problems. It ended up being the cable, but I got that fixed or replaced. So everything hopefully is balanced okay. All right, so we're not going to play from the beginning. We're going to play where we left off yesterday, which is we just got the lantern. So it's the second playthrough. We're in Act 3. We got the carrot. We got the lantern. That's where we are. So we got the lantern from the horse. I need a way to light the lantern now. I know we get matches off of Clarence when he dies. Ask about matches. Nothing. Ask about garden. Got that secret garden. Does she know about it? No. I don't think I found a lighter. I mean, this is the 1920s. They had lighters, but I think matches were much more common. Let's check our inventory. Lantern, oil can, crowbar, notebook, pencil, crackers, and handkerchief. So I think you can just keep exploring now. Trigger the next act or something, because Doctor should be the next one to fall. We'll find him in the chapter. We'll find him in the chapel. I also want to figure out what's up with the dumbwaiter. Where does that go? How do we use that? Something looks wrong here. A chair has been knocked over, and there are signs of a struggle on the floor. Well, that's not good. What's this? You wonder how the small pink feathers got on the floor. They look like they may have come from a pillow or a feather boa. Didn't Gloria have a pink boa? Let's examine. How do you spell examine? Examine feathers. Okay, same thing. And a fire poker. Get poker. Not close enough. Okay, try that again. Get poker. Still not close enough. Now am I close enough? There we go. As you retrieve the fireplace poker, your eyes happen to fall upon some small pink feathers scattered upon the floor. Yes. Maybe I should search the feathers. A little purple bat, welcome in on the purple site. Let's see. Is that a sandwich? Sorry, I'm looking at the stickers you sent. How about I search feathers? No. Okay, it's a hoagie. Yep. Nice. All right, well, there's the magazine here. You read the name of the magazine. It's called The Racehorse Quarterly. Upon examining the open page, you see a picture of a beautiful thoroughbred named Sunny Boy. The name Sunny Boy has been circled in red. Get the magazine? No, leave it here. Search the chair. Moving on. The gate for the elevator is open. Did we do that? No one in here. Dustin Johnson, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me and the go popular. All right, should I go straight to the chapel? Should I explore anywhere else first? Still locked? Nope. You're inside a leaky old playhouse. Gee, I wonder what she's doing out here. And then he said... Check out Lillian. Thank you for the rose too, Dustin. This is a bit odd. Your friend seems to be reading a book to those old dolls. Ask about Gloria. Nope. Lillian does not want to talk about that. Ask about feathers. Ask about Doctor. Where is he? Nope. Ask about dolls. Show her something. Show poker. Doesn't notice it. Hey. Ask about poker. How would I know? Fine. But ask about problem. Yeah, problems in our past, right? But ask... What is it? Control A? Ask about? Yeah. Ask about past. No? Ask about mental health. Ask about murder. Difference does it make? Well, I don't know. Ask about Colonel. Alright, we're gonna leave her alone. Yep. Later in the game, there is a chalkboard there with numbers on it. Oh, look, it's Ethel. What's she doing out here? Ethel must need the cool night air to help her clear her head, or is she just wandering mindlessly? Actual Shun? Alright, let's show the hanky. You think it's hers? So I think she knocked off Gertie and is just drinking it away. Where'd you go, Ethel? Oh well. Going to the chapel. Jodio Photos, welcome in. Oh no! What's happened to Wilbur? Someone must have hit him over the head and killed him. Nervously, you look behind you, but there's no one there. Alright, this time I'm going to search the body. Oh, show. Search body. That's not how you spell search. Search body. With trembling hands, you search Wilbur's body and confirm your suspicions that he died by a tremendous blow to the head. What's this? Why, it's Wilbur's monocle. Thinking it might come in handy, you take it with you. Alright, monocle. Looks like a monocle. Examine body? I think that's what I did before. I didn't search, I just examined it. It appears as if Wilbur was fatally hit on the head with a blunt instrument. Oh no, poor Wilbur. Notice also the candles are lit now. They were not lit before. You notice candles on the wall. Light lantern with candles. Don't have any matches. Okay, that's the game telling me for sure that I'm going to need matches before I can light that. Not enough fatal curiosity. Not yet. Not yet. We've got one. We are bound to get more. Is she still in here? So who knocked off the doctor? Must have been Gloria, right? Yep, I think we found him on Clarence. Tell about Dr. Wilbur. He is not interested. I think we need to go find Gloria. What has she been up to? Yep, we got the lantern. We figured that out. The problem was we fed the dog the bone too early in the game. Where you at, Gloria? Oh, there she is. It's now 9:30. Listening to her favorite songs. Tell about Doctor. Even if it were true, darling, would I care? No, you probably wouldn't. About poker. I know about it. Go poker. Don't want to look at it. Go monocle. Ask about feathers. Hmm. Yeah, actually running around inside the game. Alright, new save. Time to spy on somebody, maybe? So last time the parrot said, oh no, she's after me. See what the parrot says this time. Says Cracker. Oh no, it was still Gertie who was the first to die last time. Well, I did not need to waste that cracker. So, load the game. Let's go peek. Oh no, don't go that way, I might die. Alright. Nothing on the floor. Just Gloria listening to the Victrola. I should ask her for matches. Nothing in the library. Yeah, cigarette. She's probably got matches, right? You want to just get it. Get matches? Nope. Ask about matches. Not gonna help me. Alright, let's move this mirror. Oh, look at this. It's a cane. Why is there a cane on the floor? It looks like a cane. Someone with a cane snooping around the hallways. Nothing in the dining room. Nothing in the parlor. Yeah, let's go try ringing the bell. I'm gonna save over the dead doctor with a, yeah, just right here. All we've done is get the cane. I feel fine about this. Why a million different save files instead of one main one and one maybe? Yes, purple bat, organized chaos. Well, because sometimes what you do in the game like this affects the game much further in the future, and so if you can pick and choose how far back you go, it's really helpful. As I've discovered. Okay, this time we're gonna ring the bell from the side instead of directly under it. Use cane on ring. Pull ring with cane. Not close enough. Alright, am I successfully to the side? Hey, we survived. Whew, that was close. Almost got my bell rung. What's attached to the bell? It's some sort of old metal crank. Why is there a crank? Okay, thinking it might be useful, you remove the crank from the bell and take it with you. Also, cats are cute on the purple site. Welcome in. Alright, let's search the bell. Just an old rusted iron bell. Okay. What am I supposed to do with this crank? Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of walkthroughs online if you wanted to use a walkthrough. Although these games, you can really play them for the first time once. So I try and give them a good playthrough and avoid the walkthroughs if I can. This is a second playthrough, so I'm doing a little bit more loosey-goosey. So what do we think the crank's for? Maybe the carriage? The carriage need to get pulled by a horse, or they have a motor. One of those horseless carriages. Heard of those things. All the rage. That lady was Ethel. My friend Lillian's mother. Oh no, that carriage is just a carriage. Definitely don't need a crank for this. Where would we use a crank? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's for getting into the attic. Alright, we need a new save. But we're limited on how many saves we can do when we're playing with the original interface like this. If you're playing in ScumVM with, you can do it with an infinite number of saves. Crank for the piano? Oh, yeah, maybe. That's a good suggestion. Or maybe you need it in the dark space. Yeah, that's possible. All right. Need to crank that. Well, the player piano has a crank. Now, there is already music playing from a record on the Victrola. Okay. You see an old-fashioned Victrola and cabinet in the corner of the room. And this music is great. I think I want to go upstairs now. Try open this door. What we say before I do that. I've opened it maybe 4 or 5 times in the first playthrough. The one time I died. Someone was hiding in there. Oh, there you go, Chris. That was just for you. Fatal Curiosities 2. That's what you get for being such a snoop, Laura. Let's do some more spying. You're gonna spy on the Colonel. Ah, yes, he's in there. Where is he going? I don't think I've seen this interaction before. He did something to the fire. I think he was putting it out. We now know that he can stand up, though. Throw something in the fire, or is he putting it out? Oh. Sitting in his room. Got a beef empanada. Thank you for the heart me. Also, Deanna, welcome in. Sorry I missed that. And thank you for the heart me and the Go Popular. Let's check the other room. This should be Gloria and Gurney's room. I expect it to be empty. Alucard, welcome in. Thank you for the goats. Hope you've been doing good. All right, let's check our other secret hallway. Feel like some rope at some point. Nice. Nothing in my room. Oh yes, we've got Rudy and Clarence chatting away. Wondering where they were. Oh. Who's this so-called director that Gloria is seeing now? Why, I ought to punch his lights out for getting between me and my gal. Gloria was never your gal. Just because she went out with you a couple of times, you thought you owned her. Well, I got news for you, buddy. My sister doesn't need to settle for the likes of you. As a matter of fact, you are nothing but a mere dalliance for her. Dalliance? Ha! Why, you're the one who can't make a commitment to anyone. You're just trying to sink Gloria down to your lousy level. You ain't good enough to kiss the ground she walks on. You're nothing but a low-class jerk. Quit butting in between me and you, Gloria. This is none of your business. I'll handle it the way I want, and I won't be asking your permission. I'm warning you, Jack. If I see you near my sister again, I'll cut you up into little pieces and feed them to the dog. Got it? Alright, I'll see you later. Good chat. There's rope on the bell and pulley in the well. Yes, you are correct. You need to find some rope somewhere, right? I'm thinking about that. Does floor tile look different? You notice deep scuff marks on the floor near the two armoires. Well, we already found that. And let's check the dresses again. Beneath the Greek statues, you see two dressers. Open dresser. Nothing. Okay. What if I can get into this luggage yet? Locked. Anything in the fireplace? Maybe if I type it correctly. Not understood. Justin Johnson said dalliance is a noun referring to casual, playful, romantic flirtation or a brief, non-serious involvement with something. It often implies a waste of time through frivolous activity or dawdling. Thank you very much. Okay, so the Colonel is gone, and the elevator looks like it's downstairs, too. Let's check out this fireplace. That's not how you spell fireplace. Finally, card fireplace shows a craftsmanship of bygone days. I move this cabinet. Too heavy to move. I wonder if that means the Colonel is upstairs in the attic. The elegant room must be the Colonel's. All right, look, shaft. The elevator seems to be downstairs. Okay, let's save the game. Clarence is mad. All right, climb rope. Can't I climb that cable? Nothing like that? Apparently you don't see an elevator, just an elevator shaft. Well, maybe I just have to walk inside. Oh, nope. You really got the shaft this time. That's just a little fan service for Chris Brodsky here. I knew that would happen. Good jump, right? Go check the attic. So is the elevator down or is it upstairs? Ooh, what's this? Act 4. The parlor is the one with the parrot. Oh, look how happy they are. No, wait. They're not happy. Oh, poor Fifi. All she wants is to steal the Colonel's money and go off and marry Jeeves. Fifi looks tired. She's resting in her bed. Please, mademoiselle, let me rest. Yeah, I looked in the fireplace. I did search. I did examine. Didn't come up with anything. Push. Oh. Look under bed. There. Only the floor under her bed. Oh, the cognac is now upstairs. How did that happen? Looks like fine cognac. 2 glasses sit on the table near the cognac decanter. So no white powder at the bottom yet? You don't care for liquor, remember? Oh, she's just asleep. Alright, tried opening it with a crowbar. That didn't work. What time is it? I don't know. It's Act 4. We just started Act 4, which means a new save. I'm going to save over this one. I think that's fine. Act 4. Oh, I didn't type anything. Act 4. Why isn't it typing? Try that again. Second. Act 4. There we go. Ooh, WVU fella, what did you get into? What did you eat? Could it have been the Chick-fil-A? I think you were talking about Chick-fil-A. All right. Check the other rooms real fast while I'm up here. Going in the bathroom. About the wastebasket. You see a waste paper basket near the sink, okay? Look. In basket. It's empty. Elevator's back. Can I be sneaky? Stay out of my elevator. Fine. Tell about doctor. What are you trying to do? Get everyone upset around here? Go poker. Don't want to look at it. Go monocle. No interest to me. Use toilet. We've done that, actually. She will use it. It doesn't show it. This isn't Leisure Suit Larry. It's actually exactly what it tells you. So where did the doctor's bag go? It was sitting on the bed. Lift the Murphy bed up and nothing. Nothing in the armoire. Someone took the doctor's bag, I bet. It's just light coming in. Maybe I should search through these crates. Right. Move the chair. Cupcake Riot, welcome in on the purple site. That would be my wife. All right, let's look at these crates. Move crates? Too heavy to move. Search crates. Can't do that. Open crate. Crates are tightly sealed. Besides, there's nothing you would want in them. Okay. Don't need anything from the crates. Isn't that great? Did BTS come back after military service? Yeah, South Korea, do they have a mandatory military service, like 2 years? Something like that? We need to go downstairs now. Watch out. Oh, come on. All right, I did not do that on purpose. We're at 4. This old house, I tell you what. Big Slick said, she the one you always bad-mouthing? Yeah, I don't do that. Why did you do that? I didn't do it on purpose. It is not a pretty sight. Alright, fine. Don't fall off the banister. We need to go check the parlor. What's Fifi doing? Fifi is busily dusting away. Ask her about Rudy. That cad. Rudy is very scary. I do not like him around me. Alright, time to feed the parrot. She can't break up with me. I'll teach her. Alright. Clarence is going after Gloria. I know it. Ender 1598, welcome in on the purple site. And we're going to move this mirror. Need to figure out what to use that crank on. I think it's the elevator, but I don't know for sure. Anyone in the dining room? 9. Found Fifi. Dusting the parlor. Yeah, we befriended Selly. Doesn't seem like there's anyone else we've been able to befriend yet. Yeah, the eyes looking through the picture. Pretty good. All right, let's move this clock. We're gonna look in the billiard room. Nothing of interest in the billiard room. Wasn't Gloria just in there? What if you're the killer? I've read a book about that. I'm not gonna name the book because it's a twist. Don't want to give it away. Let's just say mental health is important. All right. So should we go find Gloria? We're pretty sure she's gonna be at the what's it called? We just need matches. Matches we're gonna get from Clarence after he's killed. All my money goes to concerts. Welcome in and thank you for the heart me. All right, it is 2:15. I should talk to Selly. Oh, look, it's Clarence. What are you doing over here, Clarence? That's not suspicious at all. Well, well, who do we have here? Why, it's Clarence. Ask about Gloria. Clarence shoots you a look of annoyance as you try to speak with him. He's obviously in no mood to chat. Alright, get back to work. I'll see you at home later. What are you doing, Clarence? Where are you going? What's this? Gloria is lying very still upon the gazebo floor. On closer inspection, it's clear that someone has strangled Gloria with her own feather boa. Alright, so, let's say Ethel got Gertie. Gloria got the doctor. Clarence got Gloria, right? It appears that she was strangled. Nervously, you examine Gloria's body and confirm that she was indeed viciously strangled with her feather boa. Get body. Gloria's rather heavy for you. Why don't you find some help? Well, I saw Clarence around here. He'll help me, right? I'll just tell him. Tell him all about it. Justin Johnson, thanks for the roses. What? She's gone? Nothing special. Oh, hi, Clarence. Tell Clarence about Gloria. He doesn't want to talk about that. How about we tell him about gazebo? So what else is new? Talk about that, huh? Tell him about Rudy. No? You tell him about the doctor? No mood to chat. Alright. Turn crank. There's an extra crank. Look in bucket. Alright, let's go talk to Selly. Ask for a light. Oh, I should. Talk to Selly. What are you doing out here? Just taking a walk? Let's tell about Gloria. Pal, you gotta quit thinking these things. Doesn't believe me? You need to tell her about Clarence. Or tell about the parrot. Or tell about the doctor. Or tell about the colonel. Anne. She doesn't want to listen to anything I have to say. That's not how you spell cemetery. That's not how you spell cemetery. How do you spell cemetery? Cemetery. All E's. What difference do it make? I don't know. Knock on the door? No need to. She's right here. Search Sally. Another way of saying that. Ask for matches. Ask about chickens. Ask about horses. Tell about Sonny Boy. Oh? Tell about Blaze, the horse. Alright. I gave her the necklace already. That's why she's friendlier to me now. Go check on our buddy Jeeves. He's probably getting ready for his date. Ah, alas, it is locked. Who's a good boy? Nothing in here. Interesting. Oh, the elevator must be back upstairs. Oh, wait, that's Jeeves. Ah, we missed Jeeves. Things look suspicious here. You can see pieces of a broken record on the floor by the Victrola and a small pile of pink feathers near it. Oh. There are a piece of a broken record, a small pile of pink feathers, and some mud spots on the floor. The muddy spot looks like a partial footprint. Examine footprint. Not type. Alright, use monocle on footprint. How do we look closer? Get mud. No reason to carry around mud. What else is on the floor? Broken record. As you bend down to retrieve the largest piece of the broken record, you notice some spots of mud on the rug. Examine footprint. Okay. Use monocle on footprint. Examine footprint with monocle. The small pile of pink feathers looks terribly suspicious. Could they have come from Gloria's feather boa? Oh no. He's carpet sweeping the rug. Why would he be doing that? Tell Jeeves about footprint. Refuses to submit to your persistent chatter. Tell about Gloria. Never pay attention to anything but my duties. Ask about Fifi. Tell about Cognac. Tell about Colonel. Tell about Clarence. Don't clean up the mud. That's my mud. No! You just got the feathers and the mud. Well, that's not good. Did I not do something with the footprint? Someone in the walls? Fifi is dusting the parlor. Okay. Going in the dining room. So did I miss something by not being able to examine the footprint better? Just the fact that there's a muddy footprint, was that enough? Why did Jeeves clean up the evidence? Go inspect the bottle of cognac in her room. Cognac. There we go. Just fine cognac. I don't know what time it is. We're in Act 4, though. Chandelier shaking. There must be activity upstairs, right? Is that what we think? Still can't go in the elevator. Tell about Gloria. Doesn't care. Can you move the cabinet in a room? I tried moving lots of cabinets. But whose room? Well, now that Gloria's gone, can I open her suitcase? Got a beef empanada. Thank you very much for the game controller. Suitcases are locked. Fine. Just fine. Examine with monocle. You think that's what I missed? Should I reload the game so I can examine the footprint with the monocle? I think I tried that. I definitely tried moving the cabinet in Fifi's room already. Let's go back. Act 4. Don't do that, though. I'm counting it. We're at 5. Gotta be more careful. We're just running so fast now. The monocle was on the body of the doctor. I just examined the body and didn't search the body last time. That's the problem. We now have a monocle. Alright, here's the stuff on the floor. Examine record with monocle. The broken record lies on the floor. Examine footprint with monocle. So is there different language? Examine mud with monocle. Looks like a partial footprint. I got the record. I did that last time too. And he cleaned everything up. So nothing new. That's okay. What do I need to do now? Examine record with monocle. Squinting into the monocle, you carefully examine the piece of broken record. Closely situated to each other, you notice 2 different fingerprints. 2 fingerprints. Wonder if we can compare fingerprints later. Jeeves, what are you doing? You carefully examine the white handkerchief using Wilbur's monocle, much like a magnifying glass. Why, what's this? You see a small EP in one corner of the white lace trim. Well, that's definitely Ethel Prune, the old lady. What else can I examine? What about the crowbar? Don't see anything interesting. Okay. How about the cane? Nothing. Yeah, let's try the poker. You examine the entire fireplace poker with a monocle. Oh, there are traces of blood on it. Gotta tell somebody about this. He doesn't care. All right, we're saving this. Act 4. What else? Yeah, I've got the record still. You're allowed to help within reason. I mean, don't tell me to do this, do that, do this, do that, but let me know if I'm gonna miss something. I think we're doing pretty good this time. Let's see if we can get the rope from where the bell was. Wonder if I missed that. And Chris has some good help. Yep, they'll help me to death. All right, it is now 10:15, and Rudy is seen wandering off to the west. Lillian's still hiding in here? No, she's not. There's something on the chair. Oh, I don't think there's anything else we were able to do in here. Yeah, I have a lantern now. Can I get rope? Nope. No chalkboard yet. That's right. I think that's just at the very end of the game. Gotta find where they're hiding the bodies. And I'll open it no matter what I do. Yeah, I bet the bodies are gonna be hidden in that garden underneath the fountain. That's probably it. Yep, got the carrot, gave it to the horse so I can get the lantern. I was able to ring the bell by standing to the side. I just didn't stand to the side enough last time. I tried knocking before too. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, how do you get into the attic before the end game? I think maybe that crank that I have, that I found, can be used for that. You know what we haven't done yet in this game is find something in the rose garden. You think you have the answer to which one? Something we have missed. Is it another secret entrance? Well, the door is locked. 10:30. Is that Clarence wandering around again? Where did we find Clarence before? Ooh, look at his shoes. Good suggestion. Hmm. Why, it's Clarence. What are you doing, Clarence? Oh, have I not found Gloria yet? Oh my goodness, okay. I saved in the wrong spot. Whoops. Examine body. Search body. He's been strangled. Alright, new save. That's why he's wandering around. We missed an item in one of the rooms. It's going to help us get into the attic. Gotta do something with the bucket at some point in time. Beefy's cleaning. Yeah, you can talk to the parrot if you give him a cracker. All right, what do you guys think I should do next? See where the elevator's at. The elevator is up. So we are at Act 4, and I don't know, maybe 10? Oh, here we go. Found something. Cigar butt. Get the butt. Salmon butt with monocle. Nothing interesting. All right, let's look at the butt. Here's a butt. Yeah, I'll probably check the fireplace again. Good idea. Nothing left to see here. Use the player piano. Oh, thank you very much for the raid from Rage Against the Retro over on the Purple site. Hope you're doing great and welcome in. So what were you just playing? Oh, what is this song? Yeah, it's not The Entertainer. I know the song. I can't think of what it's called, though. Should we try again? C64 games. Perfect. Always liked Raid Over Moscow for the Commodore 64. Of course, in the vein of this game here, I also really like Maniac Mansion. Commodore 64 is a good version. Oh, you were playing new releases. Nice. I think the last new release I played was Roguecraft. Or Roguecraft 64. I've been meaning to pick up for the Amiga too. The new Amiga version's out. If you like roguelike games. Oh, Day of the Tentacle is great. I'll definitely take that over Maniac Mansion. But they're both good. Black Eagle Crazy Bull, welcome in on the clock site. Thanks for the creepers and the heart me. All right, so the Colonel is still sitting up here. And I can't take his elevator yet. I need him to disappear. Dun dun dun. Up to the attic somehow. Okay, so how do we trigger the next event? What do we do? We need the good tunes back. Should we go talk to Selly? She's my friend, but I don't know what to do. She's gonna help me out anymore or not. Tell me about the attic? No? What about the chute? Can you tell me about the chute? Nothing. Guess I'll just go check all the rooms. See what else I missed. Nothing up here. Check these planks. Ground is wet and soggy from rainstorm earlier that day. Did we find muddy footprints too? Dig. You have no digging implements. True. Let's go try the weapon room. See what's going on there. Ah, it is now 10:45. What an interesting collection of weapons Uncle Henry has. I wonder. Oh, Laura, you startled me. Snooping around the weapons. What's up with that? I know, I'm Laura. Look at Lillian. After you surprise Lillian at the Colonel's weapons cabinet, she rests in a chair by the fireplace. Yeah, we want to check the fireplace in the Colonel's room, too. Yeah, there, Laura. Those weapons belong to my uncle. I bet they do. So are the cigar butt. Yep, that's one of Uncle Henry's cigars. Why does it matter? Oh, it doesn't matter at all. Okay, so Uncle Henry's been snooping around in the hallways. See if we show the poker. So we'll show the cane. Sure, that's Uncle Henry's cane. Why are you carrying it around, Laura? I just picked it up in passing, that's all. Yep, I've got the monocle. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum. Care less about the monocle. All right, so we now know that she's snooping around the weapons. If anything else changed. Oh, would you look at that? Suspicious. There's Ethel walking around outside, I think. You drive me wild, my little crepe Suzette. Ooh la la, mon amant. You do the same for me. Why do you want to meet, my love? When do you want to meet? Soon, bon ami, I will see you later in me room. But first, I must go up and make myself pretty for you. You couldn't be any prettier, Cupcake. Right. You flatter me too much. Au revoir. Until later. Alright. Jeeves and Fifi. Right. It's been a while. Let's do a new save. Still gonna be in here? Nope, they're both gone. Bottle of cognac still upstairs, right? Let's feed the parrot a cracker. Not sure if I saw that scene or not. And he says, oh, same thing, nothing new. Why waste the cracker? Go check on Fifi, and then we'll see if the Colonel has left his room yet. I thought PP&Gs were an item. Oh, he's gone. All right, let's search the fireplace a little bit better. Please search fireplace. Search mantle. You see logs smoldering in the fire. Use poker on logs. What do you want to do with the poker? Move logs with poker. That's not right. There we go. Oh, can't do that. I do. Look in the vase. There are many knickknacks throughout the house. Okay. Well, let's try taking the elevator up. Go up. You firmly push the handle, but the darn elevator won't move. Or why? Use crank on elevator. Which direction? Up or down? Use crank up. Move handle. Don't have it. Hit handle. Use crank on handle. Go down. Am I a regular adventure game player? I'm pretty irregular, but yes, it's what we've been playing on this stream for about the last year now. Is playing through point-and-click adventure games by LucasArts, Sierra, and some other one-off companies, such as like what was it? Fly the Amazon Queen. That one was a lot of fun. We also did the Carandia games by Westwood. Enjoyed those a lot. Pretty tough, but fun. See if I can go down even further. Go down. Darn elevator won't move. What do we have to do then? I need to put the fire out upstairs. Go up. But yeah, a lot of them have been first playthroughs for me. Since when I was younger, I didn't really have a chance to play a lot of these. I only have a way to put out the fire. Gotta be a way up. If I just get the bucket of water. Try that. I checked the mantle. There was the vase and the flower pot. Didn't really do anything for me. Oh, who is that? Get out of my sight, jerk. No, you get out of my sight. Why, you? Why, I oughta. Don't mess with me, bud. Just stay out of my way. You ain't heard the last of me, Rudy. I'll get you for this. I'm not your bud, pal. Get bucket. Bucket belongs to the well. Get rope. What we can do with that, I guess. Alright, he went off this way. Where did we find Clarence before? Was it in here? No, this is where we found Lillian. Need matches. Take the whole well. Don't hate that idea. Go check over by the bridge. We jump across this and I just never did it. Jump. That's not how you spell jump. Can't jump that far. Alright, fine. Can I search the water over there, maybe? Search? That's not how you spell it. Search water. It's not clear. Alright. Was there a cannon in Dijon's room? Yeah, I think a little cannon. I think I looked at it and just called it a knickknack, though. What else am I missing? Maybe I can examine this horse. Get the horse? Don't need it. Alright, fine. I'm thinking, go check up on Jeeves. I never got inside the doctor's bag. Told me not to mess with it. Now the doctor's bag is missing. I opened and closed the bed. Wait, where was I going? Jeeves' room, that's right. Go back to the colonel's room? Alright. I'll do that. Let me go watch Jeeves get ready first. Try to do something else. Let's do... You know what? Let's go up to the colonel's room first. If we advance time, then something's going to change. Something I could do in the shoot? Down to complete darkness. Sure, that's where the bodies are. All right, Mr. Colonel Dijon. I don't know how to get the key to the elevator. He did do something over here, but it looked like he was putting something in the fire. Look at the cannon. Maybe I need to search the cannon. Maybe that's it. You see a tarnished brass key hidden inside the barrel of the cannon. Ah, okay, wait, let's get the key. Examine key with monocle. Don't see anything interesting. All right. New save. It's key time. I'm going to try unlock door with key. Don't have the key that unlocks this door. Ooh, what do I unlock, though? Fifi's not in here getting ready yet. Yeah, I'm going to go in the elevator and I'm going to try using the key. There needs to be somewhere to put the key, though. What else has been locked? Suitcases have all been locked. Unlock the elevator. A faint click is heard as you turn the key in the lock. Really? I guess we're going up. You gotta be kidding me. Maybe if I examined the handle, I would have found a lock. What a dark and creepy attic. It helps to have the moonlight shining in through those big windows. Among all the junk, a stack of old newspapers catch your eye. Oh. Look at the newspaper. This seems to be an old stack of 1890s editions of The Times Democrat. As you look through them, on an October 18th, 1898 edition catches your interest. You begin reading. New Orleans, Louisiana. Colonel Henry Dijon came home today after spending several months in the hospital following injuries in the recent Spanish-American War. Colonel Dijon took several bullets to his pelvic and shoulder areas as he attempted to carry a seriously injured fellow soldier to safety. Oh, what a good guy. Incredibly, though injured himself, he managed to make it safely behind American lines. Colonel Dijon was duly decorated and discharged with honor by the U.S. Army. New Orleans welcomes home a true American war hero. Is that why the colonel's in a wheelchair, you wonder? Okay, that's the only article that interested me. I mean, I knew he was in the Spanish-American War, but that really helped me out any further? All right, let's look at this old rug. There are many old and unusual rugs here. Move the trug. About this trunk. Old, uninteresting trunk. Certainly there's going to be something interesting. Nothing that would interest me in the boxes. Look outside. Nothing special. Open window. Windows don't open. Try a door. Oh, God. Let me use the mouse. Anything else I can look at? Nothing but old junk. Yes, that's it. Okay, we can go into the foreground, though. It's dark back here in the attic. The moonlight from the large windows doesn't light this part of the attic very well. Through the gloom, you can see piles of uninteresting boxes and old junk. However, there is an old trunk that does interest you. Ah, let's check out this old trunk. Guessing it's this open one? The trunk is open, and you see old army clothes strewn about. Ah, that must be where Lillian got the jacket. Peering into the open trunk, you see old army clothing and various paraphernalia. This must be where the colonel keeps his old army gear. Get clothes? They don't belong to you. Search trunk. Peering into the open trunk, blah, blah, blah. Okay, same thing. Is there nothing else? That's it. I just needed to see that. All right, well, let's go to the left here, maybe. Nothing. Just dark. Maybe if I come back with a light. Oh, come on. Where did he come from? What a cruel choke. What is a cruel choke? Very unnecessary. I guess they just want to keep it interesting, I suppose. If I stand there again. Yeah, okay. Don't stand in that one exact spot. We are at 7. Wow. Maybe if I came up here earlier, I would have found something, and I just happened to miss it. All right, let's try going down. Well, I tried clicking to look at the light tank crate, and it wouldn't even acknowledge it. Can I go down again? Aha! Look. Oh, wait. No, we already knew that. Can I go down one more time? No, the elevator won't move. Okay, fine. Can we put the key back in the cannon? Hmm. Alright, let's see if stuff's missing from the weapon room. Well, it doesn't look like it yet. Yeah, those pesky shadows. Also, good to see you, Knox. Anything else I should be trying to find? Who has been murdered at this point? All right, let's summarize. Gertie, the doctor, Gloria. Is that it? Might be it. I think Fifi and Jeeves are next. All right, still can't go down there. I bet the bodies are in this garden underneath the fountain, right? I don't know if she has anything else she can really say. Yeah, once I can go to the dark place, I think so too. Rudy and Phoebe, Rudy and Clarence are somewhere off fighting right now. Means we'll probably find Clarence dead, right? Once you get the carrot, that's it from her. It really feels like it, doesn't it? That's probably it. All right, Lillian, what are you doing? Lillian is not in here. She's out and about murdering. I can't remember where we found Clarence. All right. What else do we need? What else can we get? I think we found somebody in one of these rooms. Oh, I think it was Ethel. Think Ethel's been killed yet? I think we find her in here. Yeah, we find her like in the boat or in the carriage. I can't remember which. We got some tools from in here already, right? Yeah. Ah, there's Ethel. And it is Act 5. Save it. Act 5 it is. Why, where are you going, Ethel? Not in there. You gonna find Lillian now? Still no. Wait, we were just here, weren't we? The barn. I need the carriage house. Where was that? Yeah, it was right here. Alright, she's not dead yet. I should ask the colonel about the war. Where did Ethel go? And what is that extra crank for? Use crank on statue. Search statue. Hmm. Alright, time to snoop again. No one is in the library. Nothing in the billiard room. some point we're gonna find Ethel and not Ethel, Lillian talking to. Maybe that was just it. She talks to Ethel. She talks to Ellie. So I think next we're gonna find either Ethel or Fifi and Jeeves. I can't remember which. Ah, Rudy sitting by himself. Dessert and coffee in the dining room. Clarence by himself at the bar. All right. Go talk to Rudy. Where did he get that dessert? All right. Ask about Clarence. That old rat doesn't even have to wait for my uncle to die. I bet he's stolen half his money already. Oh, he's right, actually. Tell about money. Tell him about Gloria. He says, "Oh no, that's terrible." So he cares. Goes out, looks for her, but you loony, there's nothing there. So both his mom and his sister are dead, and he doesn't believe me or care. Tell him about the attic. He says, "So what?" Hmm. Or he did it. That's right. Do I have anything I can show him? Cigar butt, maybe? How about the record? Doesn't want to look at it. Gonna have to use a crank somewhere. Gloria is too influenced by her mother and Rudy. I don't know what to do about them. I need to learn Lillian's secret. Tell me about her. Is her past problem. I did make a friend. Selly is my friend. Okay, what have I not used my monocle on? I used it on the handkerchief cane. I didn't use it on the crank. Nothing interesting there. Used it on the cigar butt. Nothing. Crowbar, poker, oil can, planter, monocle. Didn't use it on the oil can, although that seems silly. I used it on the cigar butt already. Not the key. Okay. All right, we'll try the oil can. All right, nothing interesting. Okay, fine. I did find some fingerprints. True. It's a new act. Should I go in the attic again? What is Fifi doing? I don't think those doors are enough. Fifi must be getting ready to see someone special as she's taking great pains to make herself look pretty. Now let's check out this cognac again. Looks like fine cognac. So we examine it with the monocle. No change. Nothing in her clothes. Unlock the attic door from the inside. I did not try that. Anyone in this room? Not yet. Jamming cat with monocle. Very strange that there's just a porcelain cat sitting there. Nothing in the basket. Colonel's sitting there. But Uncle Henry, I don't understand. How could... Laura, what are you doing in here? Oh, that's right. She was talking to the Colonel. Alright, we need a spy. Yeah, elevator goes up to the attic. There we go. Why are you treating me this way, Uncle Henry? Don't you care how I feel? Do I matter to you anymore? You matter to me the same way everyone else does, no more and no less. But I don't understand it. I thought I was special. I thought you cared for me more than Gloria or Rudy or any of the others. You were right. You thought that. You were wrong. What about when I used to come and visit you? You were like a father to me. How can you be like this now? I'm afraid you misunderstood a lot of things, Lillian. I was just trying to help my sister, that's all. To me, you were just her insecure, whiny kid. I won't hear any more of this. You're lying to me, Uncle Henry. Somebody's behind this. I just know it. I intend to find out who it is. Dun dun dun. Au revoir, Uncle Henry. Ooh, I wonder if she speaks French on purpose. Alright, nothing in those holes. Oh, hi, Uncle Henry. He tries to ignore you as you again invade the privacy of his room. Ask about Lillian. I have told you I don't want to talk to you. Joe Kane. Get no reaction. Joe Butt. Get no reaction. Joe. Hanky. No reaction from any of this? Ask about Crouton. Ask about War. Ask about Key. Joe Key. Wow, he really doesn't care. Go check the doctor's room again. Bed's back down. Didn't I put it up? Actually, search bed. I think that's not understood. Look under bed. Lift bed. Actually, how about search cabinet? Lift bed. Anything on the floor? Nothing unusual. Okay. Something above the bed here? No? Anyone know if there's something to do in that room? The room exists, but I never actually did anything in there. Up, can you go down in Doctor Room? Go down like into the foreground? Be silly if you can, I just never tried. I think that's a solid wall. Yeah. Solid wall. Worth checking, though. Thought there was something with his bag. His bag was there, and it wouldn't let me open it. Told me there's nothing I need in the doctor's bag. Alright, is Lillian going to be in here now? No? I bet she's going to be downstairs. Getting weapons. Alright, we saw Fifi getting ready. I think we need to check to see if Jeeves is now getting ready. Peek in the billiard room. Nothing. Take a peek in the library. Nothing. Ooh, perfume. We smelled perfume in here. Interesting. But nothing of interest. Maybe you can only open his bag in a certain act. Well, I think it was gone by act 2, wasn't it? Oh well. Control S to what? Save? Show. Control S is show. But you can type smell. Sniff, sniff. I just know we found things in the hallways. Though at some point we're going to find a boot print in there. Yep, just Rudy. Examine smell. That'd be funny. I think we need to go out to Jeeves' room. What is this? I smell the flowers. Sniff, sniff. How about we examine the flowers? Hmm. Not you again. He just wants me to leave. Think I will oblige. So I bet that Lillian thinks Jeeves is, or that Fifi's taking away the attention from her, from the Colonel. Go see if Lillian's playing in her playhouse. Nothing. Can I see that poster on the wall? Is there any way to do that? There's two little chairs accompanying the table. I only see one chair. Never taken anything from there either. All right, nothing missing from the weapon room yet. Here's my inventory. I'm gonna take a drink while you take a look. So plenty of items. All right. Jeeves and Fifi are going to be in their room celebrating. I've used the oil can on the suit of armor, which helped me lift its visor, so I was able to get the note out of there, and a handle, which I was able to use to just check the old man's room again. He's gone. It is now Act 6. The Colonel's wheelchair sits empty in the middle of the room. Interesting. Now we can go up. See in the attic? Alright, new save for Act 6. Nothing new yet? Oh, I don't think there's anything else to do right now. Boy, we're talking about possibly unlocking the door. Where was the door? Oh, there's the door. Appears to be the attic door. Unlock door. Reach down and unlock the door. Huzzah! Oh no! What is happening around here? You have discovered poor Fifi and Jeeves lying dead on the floor with their spilled drinks nearby. You don't like the looks of this at all. Actually, eh, no, sorry, I was just thinking like I should have checked that out earlier before they died. I wonder if I missed something. Oh well. It's not readily apparent how Jesus and Fifi died, as there are no wound marks on their bodies. It appears that Fifi and Jeeves were drinking cognac when they died. You thoroughly examined Jeeves and Fifi's body, but cannot see how they might have died. You are very puzzled. Look at the record player. Dustin Johnson, thank you for the game controller. Having reached the end of the record, the Victrola needle scratches endlessly as it turns. Stop, Victrola. You lift the Victrola's needle from the revolving record. And what are they listening to? It is a partially broken record? Oh wait, that's the one in my inventory. Never mind. Hmm. Strange white powder has collected at the bottom of the cognac decanter. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go check the bathroom. We need to check the wastebasket in there. Let's say bottle. Okay, get bottle. Dr. Milliken's Miracle Sleep Powder. With Dr. Milliken's, you can be sure your dreams will be sweet tonight. Upon further inspection of the label, you notice some very small print at the bottom. Though you try to read the small print, you can't quite make it out. Giving up, you put the bottle back in the wastebasket. Well, let's use the monocle. You read the small print of the sleeping powder bottle through the monocle. It says, can be fatal if taken in too large a dose. Uh-oh. Oh, I think I know what happened. Oh, look, it's Lillian. And it's 12:15. What was she doing? Interesting. Let's move the cabinet. Find out. Do I ever take a shower? I do sometimes. Why? Who said something? What'd they say? Lillian is writing in a book, which she apparently keeps locked in her suitcase. And it's Clarence, and it's now 1 or 12:30. Look what Clarence is writing. And nothing on the floor, right? Colonel sitting in his room again. See if Lillian's left. Not yet. I know we're sharing a room, Laura, but I would like to be alone for a while. I need to do something privately. Not now. I have something to do first. Ask about Playhouse. Just does not want me to pester her. Go talk to Clarence. Does not want to talk. Well, we need to tell the old man about Fifi. Stop with the stories. I've had enough of it. All right, fine. Sit there then. I think he was putting the key in the cannon. I think that's what he was doing in the room at the time. And thank you, Purple Bat, for the support over there on the purple site. And where is Rudy now? All right, now we will feed the parrot. Actually, let's look at this glass. Ah, a faint fingerprint on it. Picking up the glass, you use Wilbur's monocle as a magnifying glass and notice a faint fingerprint. Compare. What else have a fingerprint on? Had a fingerprint on the broken record, right? I just compare fingerprints. No. Give cracker to parrot. Not close enough. Well, let's try again. Give a cracker to the parrot. I can't find her. Where's Gloria? Think Rudy's looking for Gloria? And now is she looking for weapons? Oh, she's not gonna be in here. She's in her room. Do need to get into her suitcase though. Yeah, Clarence is still alive. He's writing notes in his room. Yellow envelope is the magazine about racehorses. Guess I'll go back outside. I go look for Ethel now? I examined the decanter with the monocle and it didn't tell me anything. I did get the matches some clearance, right? I'm not crazy. Oh, time has progressed. Now 12:45. What are you doing here, girl? Can't you feel the evil in the air, etc.? Yeah, Ethel might be in the boat now. Where's the dog at? Doghouse is empty. This is dreadful. Poor Ethel has been hit over the head and killed. Something terrible is going on around here, and you suddenly feel a cold fear spreading ominously throughout your body. I thought she died in the boat. Did I get that wrong? She was hit fatally on the head with a heavy, blunt instrument. Changes sometimes. Ah. I don't see a murder weapon, do you? Anything else on the ground around here? Yeah, random walking planes. I tried looking at them, lifting them. Nothing. Oh, look, it's Rudy. And it's Act 7. There's Beauregard. Try to tell about Ethel. He says, I ain't interested. What's this? Leaded glass cabinet is wide open. Silver Derringer is gone. But we examine case with monocle. All right, nothing new. Think we need to go check Lillian's room. Wasn't there a muddy footprint in one of these? Later. No one's in the parlor. Clarence might still be upstairs writing his notes. Uh-oh, a bad feeling comes over you as you look around this room. The small desk chair has been knocked over and you see a fresh blood stain on the rug. Well, that's not good. Can I not read it? Read notebook. There we go. Time advances. You notice that just one page has been written on, and today's date, May 27th, 1925, heads it. Curiously, you read the rest. It says, I'm terribly apprehensive about what's going on here. I can't say why, just call it a bad sensation. But as the evening wears on, I'm feeling more and more alone. Where's Wilbur? Where's Gertie? Where's Gloria? Could they have left without me? Is there a way to leave the island that I'm not aware of? Still, the spine-tingling feeling won't leave, and frankly, I'm scared. Oh, okay then. How about we get notebook? Lift chair? Not understood. Okay, fine. Wonder if we're gonna get a different ending this time. Okay, we can open the suitcase now. You notice a diary lying on top of Lillian's clothes. Got the diary. Upon opening the diary, you casually notice an ink-stained fingerprint inside the front cover. Curiously and a bit guiltily, you scan through the rest of the diary's pages. Nothing much captures your interest until you come to the latest entry. It reads, May 27th, that's today. Dear Diary, I'm so terribly upset. I can't believe Uncle Henry would do this to me. I thought I was like a daughter to him, and now I find out I'm no more important than any of those other creeps. They just can't get away with it. You know, they just can't. Between you and me, Diary, you know they have to go. Because of what they all did to me. I know. They were all in it together to have me put away in the nut house. I was never crazy. They just wanted me out of the picture. Now they have to. And that's it. The passage ends abruptly. What could Lillian mean by all this? Upon opening the diary, you see a small inky fingerprint inside the front cover. You examine it more closely with Wilbur's monocle. Okay. And? Is there some way to... Right, which one would you like to examine? The ones on the record or diary? I tried compare before and it didn't work. I mean, maybe I just get points for examining it to begin with. Something funny with this chair? Nope, just old. Is what a hidden passage. Oh no, this is horrendous. Now it's Clarence. Somebody has killed him by stabbing him in the chest with a dagger. If only there was a way to flee this terrible island. Oh, now he's in the bathtub. Shaking terribly, you search Clarence's body and establish that he did indeed die by a stab wound to the chest. Upon further searching, you discover a pack of matches in Clarence's coat pocket. Thinking it might come in handy, you take it with you. I want the dagger. You don't need to touch that thing. Okay, fine. There is an odd-looking blue spot in your room on the wall near the door. It opens a chute, which we don't know where it goes. If we go in there, we fall down and die. Use... Wait. Just go light lantern. Carefully light the lantern. It glows brightly. He doesn't care about Clarence. Maybe I'll light the lantern and just look down it. Can't do that. Okay. We have 2 minutes. This is life or death. I just heard my wife come home. I think she'll probably be okay with me finishing this up, right? The bodies, they're gone. So are the flowers. Door's locked again. Darn it. Can't go in the attic now. But I have a lantern, so I can go to the dark area. So at least there's that. Where we will probably find Lillian, I bet. Or maybe we have to find her in the playhouse first. Alright, new save. The dark place. A lantern is lit. Let's see if it's still lit or not. It looks like an underground passage of some sort. Boy, it sure is dark down here. The sudden sound of scurrying rats causes your heart to begin beating wildly. Oh, nice. Look at that lantern. This looks like an underground passage of some sort. Boy, it sure is dark down here. Alright, same difference. Slime-coated rocks glisten in the lantern's glow. Did I see anything interesting yet? It appears that you've discovered an old, sealed-off portion of the basement. You notice some outdated laundry paraphernalia in the form of a laundry chute, a wash tub, and a broken-down wringer. You can barely make out a pile of something underneath the chute. What could it be? What's this? Water? Damp stones cover the basement's floor. Get the mouse out. What's this? You see a small metal plate in the wall next to a bricked-up archway. There is a hole in the middle of the metal plate. Ooh, probably for that hand crank. I bet. You notice that the old archways in each wall have been bricked up. Oh, what's this a pile of? Eek, a pile of dead bodies! Someone has cruelly dumped the bodies of Gertie, Wilbur, Gloria, Ethel, Fifi, Jeeves, and Clarence down the old laundry chute. Alright. Search. Bodies. You don't even want to go near them. Dogpile. Nope. I tried. Now let's check out this basin. No? There's this. Laundry equipment. Nothing of importance here. Guessing we can't go this way? Everything's just been walled off. Alright. Let's put the crank in the hole. Use crank on plate. Put crank in plate. There we go. With some effort, you are able to insert the crank into the hole of the small metal plate. It fits perfectly. Turn crank. As you slowly turn the crank, a secret panel opens to another passage. Oh, well, let's go. Da 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 dee da. Dead bodies in tunnel. You have come upon some stairs leading upward. You wonder where they might lead. Let's find out. Cupcake Riot, welcome home. We are at the end game. Hope you don't mind, which we try to finish it up. We should find out our score soon. But we're in a new area we never got to before. You can come say hi if you want. You have entered a cold, dark tomb. From moonlight shining in through a stained glass window, you can make out 4 vaults in the wall and a stone sarcophagus on the floor. Each vault has a nameplate above it. The tomb door is barred on this side. Maybe we'll find out what happened to Sarah. The nameplate reads Mary Frances Crouton, Ruby Crouton, Thomas S. Crouton, and Claude Crouton. We climbed out of the sarcophagus? Is that what happened? Yes, I didn't mean to go back down there. Was it Ruby? I thought there was a Sarah Crouton. Lovely stained glass windows. Right. Salmon plate? Hello. That's Cupcake Riot and Bagel. You can try to guess which is which.
Wanted to say hi.
I'm in a crypt. The door is barred shut. Open door? Use crowbar on door. Try door with crowbar. I don't think I can get out from here. But there has to be something we find out in here, right? You want to help me finish it? Oh, okay.
Crowbar.
I tried using the crowbar. Maybe break the window. Break window with crowbar. Wouldn't be very nice. Open vault. The vault door is sealed shut. You can't open it with your hands. No. I don't remember Ruby from the Bible list. Was there a Ruby? Open the tomb. All right, what does it call these? Each vault has a nameplate above it. Open vault. Sealed shut. You can't open it with your bare hands. Pry vault with crowbar. You insert the crowbar into the small opening between the vault door and the tomb wall. You then pull with all your might. With a loud crack, the door pops open. Dun dun dun. Look in vault. Nervously, you peek into the open vault and see a leather pouch. Oh, let's get the pouch. I would just assume it's ashes. Look at the pouch. What is this? Bunch of pearls? Gonna check all of them. One of them gonna kill me. That wouldn't be good. Open casket. I have respect for the dead. Alright, new save. Well, that's convenient. Let's open up this one too. Try vault with crowbar. Oh, look at that. A skeleton. Search skeleton. Did I spell that wrong? No? Alright, fine. Try vault with crowbar. You're not close enough. Oh, okay. Skeleton there. Ooh, bone dust. Well, that's been desecrated. Tomb door is barred shut. Open door. Lift bar. You grab the bar holding the door shut and carefully raise it. Now the door is free. Oh, that's nice. Wonder if I shouldn't have done that. Oh, look, it's Selly. Yeah, my lantern's still there, but I think that's okay. If this was Quest for Glory, you need to take that with you, right? Alright, I think it's time for this to just be done, don't you think? We're gonna find Rudy and Lillian. Actually, if we went back the way we came, probably find them. But yes, I think it is time for the end. Never did find anything with the chickens. Oh, she's not here yet. Oh, that's right, we have to discover Rudy searching her room. Never did anything with the well, either. Or the bucket. Yep. I think the laundry chute explains the pile of bodies. That's for sure. Alright, we are 9 minutes over. We gotta finish this up. My grace period can only last so long. Oh, Rudy's not in here yet. Maybe we have to discover him first. There's no rush to your thing? Aw, thank you. I think we should try and get some food and watch a movie tonight. What do you think? You notice a dusty boot print on the floor. Salmon boot print with monocle. Don't see anything interesting. All right, fine. Carolina wants to know if we want to come over. She's making shrimp tacos. Ooh, that's a nice invite. I don't like shrimp, though. But I do like Carolina. Okay, I think we need to find Lillian in the playhouse next. What do you think? You can tell Carolina I hate her and her food. That is not true. Carolina's a really good friend. When we were celebrating our birthdays, she came over and brought a couple whole trays of enchiladas, and they were amazing. Door's locked from the other side. Okay, can't go up the elevator now. Tell about bodies. Who cares? All right, not him. Excessive repulsive. Welcome in on the purple site. You're catching the end game. This is a second playthrough for me, so it's back to back, so it's still fresh. We're trying to get a better score, basically. Right about at the end. Oh, hi Rudy. How you doing? There she is. And there's the chalkboard. You have a visitor, darling. Sit up straight now. That's not creepy. Talk to Lillian. Ask about murder. Tell about bodies. Show rubies. Show pouch. Who involved to really notice you? Okay, yeah, she's just crazy. Rock bye, baby. All right, look. Board. 7 tally marks. Ask about board. And she's not listening. All right, now we'll go find Rudy up in the room. I got an average score the first time. That was the first playthrough. No spoilers. Never done it before. And I never made it to where the bodies are. I never discovered the crypt. Because I never got the lantern because I gave the dog the bone too soon. What do they call us? Amateur gumshoe, I think. All right, Rudy should be searching around in this room now, right? Yes, he is. Act 8. All right, we'll just save that. We show him the pouch. Too busy. Tell about Lillian. Ask about Lillian. What do you think he's looking for? Wonder where it goes. To a pile of bodies, that's where it goes. He's looking for a friend. Might be right. Wonder if he could have been my friend. Sally was my friend. I didn't have a friend the first time playing. All right. Give the parrot another cracker. Anything new? Get the gun. All right. I did read Clarence's diary or his journal. notepad, whatever he was writing in. Alright, are we gonna find Lillian dead? We did! Gone. Oh no, someone has shot Lillian to death in the hedge garden! Quite afraid now, you fear greatly for your own life. Alright, get the gun. Get the bullet. I mean, I'm not close enough. Search body. I mean, I'm not close enough. Alright, skeleton key. In the pocket of the old army cape. Get cape. Nope. It's bloodstained. Alright, see you later, Lillian. I think we're ready to just go end the game now. It is time for me to end the game. Oh, look at the dog. Load gun. He seems agitated about something. You should investigate. Pet dog. Doesn't look like he's in a good mood. Pet dog. Do you want to open the door? You hear scuffling upstairs. Okay, there's a note there. Oh, was there a note right here? No, a note by Lillian. Did I miss that? Oh, the note on the door. You're right. Meet me in the hedge garden. Sudden gust of wind blows away the note. Hedge garden's where we just were, right? Scuffling upstairs. I did pet the dog. Try petting it. You can pet him in other places of the game. It's okay. He's really agitated right now, but he's normally a very good boy. Yeah, he's not in a good mood. Alright, this is the end of the game. They're scuffling upstairs. What is going to happen? Further up the stairs. Under the rug in front of the door. I did do that. What did you do to put him in a bad mood? Oh, it's not me. You'll see. Use skeleton key on door. Using the skeleton key, unlock the attic door. Open door. Oh no, Colonel Dijon and Rudy are in the midst of a fierce struggle. You see a hypodermic needle between them, and it's impossible to tell which of the two men is the aggressor. This is indeed a dangerous situation. Alright, so we know that the Colonel is a war hero, and Rudy is sketchy. So immediately that just makes me want to shoot Rudy, right? And we also know that Lillian was using the Colonel's old war paraphernalia, his uniform and stuff, to sneak around. Ask about Lillian. That isn't going to solve anything. Alright. Actually, let's save the game real fast. Cannot save the game right now. Fine. Shoot Rudy. That's what I'm going to do. Dun, dun, dun. You have shot and wounded Rudy. He's not dead, so it's the better option, right? Ah, thank you, young lady. Laura. That was some mighty fine shooting for a gal. I guess I owe you my life, don't I? Well, my nephew was trying to kill me with poison in one of Wilbur's hypodermic needles. Take your time, old man. Oh, it's terrible what's been happening here tonight. I invite everyone here to tell them about my will, and they end up killing each other over it. Shoot him too. Truthfully, I was keeping my eye on everyone in the house tonight, or so I thought. I didn't see any of the murders. It wasn't until I met Rudy in my bedroom that he told me what had happened. I couldn't believe it. Dude, I told you about each and every body I found. Told me I was a silly girl. He told me that my niece, Lillian, had finally gone totally berserk, and out of a crazy jealousy was killing everyone that she thought had gotten between her and me. Do. She managed to just about murder everyone till she attacked Rudy with my Derringer. Rudy managed to wrestle the gun from her and, in self-defense, killed her instead. My nephew, seeing as how everyone else was already dead, decided to finish the job by killing me with a hypodermic needle, and say I died of a heart attack induced by the terrible deeds that my niece had done. I can't stand much more of this. Laura, please find Sally and tell her to fire one of the signal rockets that we use to summon help in emergencies. All my money. I shot Rudy last time too. Or yeah, I shot both. I somehow knew that one day Rudy would run afoul of the law. I've got the speed turned up. You've been a loyal servant to me for many years, Sally, and both Beauregard and Blaze trust you. Blaze is the horse. I've decided to leave all my money to you, provided you take care of my animals for the rest of their lives. Oh, that's nice, man. Can't think of nothing else I'd rather do. Thank you, sir. Miss Bow, I know you found an old Civil War treasure on my estate. Yes, I did. They're jewels. Since you so bravely saved my life, I'll let you keep every dime of it for yourself, as a reward. They weren't his anyway, they were the Croutons that lived there first. Thank you, Colonel Dijon, that's very kind of you. Doing pretty good for having just shot someone and seen a whole pile of bodies. You know, Beauregard, people are funny creatures. They're greedy, they're rude, they're selfish. That's true. That's why we live way out here, to get away from them. But we couldn't get away from them completely, could we, boy? Ha ha ha. No, not completely, but everything will be okay now. Except for the pile of bodies in your basement. The end. Alright, now we find out our score. Certainly I'm a seasoned PI, right? Ooh, yep. Okay, not quite super sleuth. We missed a few things. I can't play this too many times. Would you like to review your notes? Yes, I would. Alright. Person befriended? Sally. Took food item from the kitchen, Sally's cabin, and Jeeves' room. Took a useful item from the body of Lillian, Clarence Sparrow, and Dr. Wilbur C. Fields. The people I found murdered are Lillian, Ethel Prune, Gertie Dijon, Gloria Swanson, Swan Song, Clarence Sparrow, Dr. Wilbur C. Fields, Jeeves, and Fifi. I found secret entrance and exit in the dining room, the downstairs hallway, the upstairs hallway, the billiard room, the hedge garden, the basement, the library, the parlor, Clarence and Rudy's room, Gertie and Gloria's room, my room, and the Colonel's room. Objects used more than once: the crackers, the crowbar, the diary, the oil can, and the monocle. I took an object from the suitcase of Lillian. I took a pouch of jewels, that's a valuable object. Religious article discovered, Bible. And items requiring close scrutiny: the sleeping powder bottle, handkerchief, fireplace poker, broken record, glass diary, and incomplete. I missed something. Something I did not look at closely. People with gambling habits are Rudy Dijon, Clarence Sparrow, and Dr. Wilbur C. Fields. People guilty of embezzlement are Clarence Sparrow and Dr. Wilbur C. Fields. That's the racehorse scam. Also a telltale scent, that would be Colonel Dijon, Lillian, Clarence Sparrow, and Fifi. Person refusing to sell something, that was Ethel Prune. She did not want to give up her property. And romantically involved would be Colonel Dijon, Gloria Swansong, Clarence Sparrow, Jeeves, and Fifi. Not all with each other, just various combinations. Gloria Swansong wanted to end an affair, has an embarrassing medical history, and objects which change location, the Derringer, and incomplete. Oh, wouldn't that be the pearl-handled dagger? Did I not notice it before? Maybe I didn't look at it this time. Ultimate location of most bodies would be the basement. And the people who struggled physically: Colonel Dijon, Rudy Dijon, Clarence Sparrow, and Fifi. Person with surprising secret: Colonel Dijon. He's a war hero, and he can actually walk. People who used the secret passages were the Colonel and Lillian. People who murdered the most people, obviously Lillian. Time of first visit to attic, 10:45. I wonder if that's too late. I think that's it. That is my notebook. All right. Close the notebook. Can we check out the hints? Monocle resembles a magnifying glass. Yeah, we got that. Okay, so we already got these. And quit. That's it. Game. Thank you guys for hanging out as we did a fast second playthrough of The Colonel's Bequest. Took us 4 hours on stream because we did 2 hours yesterday and let's say almost 2.5 hours today. So I think 4 hours would be a fast playthrough. If you already know what to do. Yes, with that, I do have to jump off. I did go late today. I normally play Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 4 to 6 p.m. Central Time. So I'll play the scheduled game during those times, and what that game is going to be, we're going to vote on the Discord. So I'll go ahead and have a vote going the whole weekend. I'll just do a 48-hour vote on what the next game is going to be from a short list. At the top of the list is going to be the next Laura Bow game, but there's plenty of other games on the list as well. You can make some recommendations in the Discord to see if they'll make the list. Let's go with point and click adventure games for now until I run out of them. If you see me on anytime between now and the next stream, I'll just be playing something different. Off-scheduled streams are fun, and I'll play whatever. It's just going to be old. That's pretty much the only criteria. And if you're not in the Discord, go ahead and join. The link is at retrorounds.com. Everyone's welcome to join there. Also, check out retroround.com because that's where you have the links to all the places where this is streaming if you want to watch it in a different format, as well as a link to Good Old Games, which if you use that link to peruse the store and buy anything, I do get a small commission from the sales at no extra cost to you. So kind of trying to work on that affiliation for now. The website's still pretty basic, but I do plan to grow that. Heck, if you got any ideas for that, let me know in the Discord. I'll take any and all recommendations. So yes, until next time, hope you guys have a great weekend.